Winner moves on. Loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wild card game. It's the one-game American League wild card playoff between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 New York Yankees.
Quickly now, a look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. H, what has to happen if they want to survive the wild card game and move on?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look at it.
Luis Severino gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, this guy's been pretty unpredictable. Inconsistent, I guess, is probably the best word to put it. Look, he's got a career ERA over 4, but he continues to make starts. So that's the positive of it. We'll see today who we get, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And I'm looking down at third base at the Todd father. Todd Frazier, yeah, the Little League superstar from the '98 World Series when he was the MVP and led his team from Toms River. He's matured now to a Major League All-Star third baseman. Really impressive resume.
Here's Brian Dozier now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
From Minnesota, second baseman, number 2.
And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Here it comes on 1-1. Line to the right side. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
So here's Joe Mauer. And there he goes towards second. But this is speared by the first baseman. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play.
Designated hitter, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
Way outside. 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. What's important for this lineup as they look to earn a berth into the division series, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Twins. And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. I'm hanging there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
And this is fouled at the plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tap down the line, but it gets foul. Here's another 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's big Aaron Judge as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And 1. Here it comes. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the windup and the pitch. Gary Sanchez stands in as he looks at ball one here.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, if there's any game, Matt, that's important to score that first run, this is it. The wild card game, if you can drive in a run and get that lead early, man, all the pressure goes on the other team. This is a big moment.
Santana comes set. Here it is on 2-0. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball that just misses inside. Starlin Castro would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out here and a runner at second. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Polanco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's Byron Buxton now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's too high, ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. Here's Starlin Castro. Lifetime numbers against Irvin Santana. Not great. He's 1 for 8.
Starlin.
Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced. 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Here's Chase Headley. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
He's gotten a favorable call or 2 at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that misses for ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the stretch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. This one's flared out toward left. Rosario coming on. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him.
Well, the bad news is he botched what looked like a routine fly ball. The good news is the runner wasn't able to advance any further than first base, so that's a play that should have been made, but at least it wasn't more than a one-base error.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Lifetime numbers against Irvin Santana, a 3 for 12 line. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
First and second now, 1 man out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rosario going back on it, but it bangs off the wall, and that should get him on the board. And he's safe.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As they look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. 1-0 pitch on the way. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch. Two
2-0, here it is. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Dribbled to the right side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Gardner, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. One out, nobody on. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. As he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close. And now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
That one's in there. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and it's full 3-2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Payoff pitch one more time. Dribbled up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Now here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now ball line foul over the Yankees dugout. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Buxton is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And the changeup is way low that time.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Hit back up the middle. Polanco is there. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Riding in once again, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Took advantage of a hitter's count on 3-0 and gets on base to keep the inning alive.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Payoff pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Dozier. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Dozier.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Way out in front.
3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another payoff pitch. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Castro to his left. He's there. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Stepping in, Miguel Sano. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 1-0. Here's Chase Headley. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Designated hitter, Chase Headley.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope,
and he misses there. 1-2.
I got the count 1-2.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
That's a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able just to get enough but to foul it off. Stay alive for another pitch.
No.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled back. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Another try at 2-2. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Pitch outside, the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that.
Santana looks in. 1-0 on its way. Drilled to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found the hole.
First baseman, Greg Bird.
Santana will go over to first here, and a dive, but he's back. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees, but they're on top 1-0.
Leading off for the Twins, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Here you go, guys. Go back. Come on, New York.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Let's turn two.
A 1 pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And I might have jinxed him as he misses there for ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Buxton.
Digging in to try it again, Byron Buxton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
First and second here with nobody out. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Here's the 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste 1. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
Get the double play, you joker!
The 0-1 delivery. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. The 0-2 home. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, okay?
1-2. Here it comes. Fouled back. Another 1-2 delivery. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball 3 right there. And look at, with this situation with 2 guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after him, make a swing and bat.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He'll try it again. 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
So digging in now, Eduardo Escobar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Two men are on with 2 men out. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. From the stretch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Judge. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Twin strand of pair. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in, Greg Bird. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Greg Bird.
And a high strike there. 0-1.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Come on, Yankees, let's go.
0-2, here it comes. Swing and a looper to left. Rosario coming on. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by Showtrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So very nice work there by Santana, and his club's keeping it close. It's 1-0. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
All right, here's an easy strikeout.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And there's ball 2 now.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Way in front of that fastball.
Feel that breeze up here.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready for another shot now. Brian Dozier. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he takes ball 1. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Joe Mauer waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready once again, Joe Mauer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Gardner is there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Twins, the designated hitter, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a called strike. Oh. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Ryan Presley enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 57, Ryan Presley.
So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Sanchez.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
And not exactly a determined swing there on 3-0 as they say he went around. It's 3-1. Here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Let it go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Stay out of the double play.
Here comes the 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it. Escobar. 1 down.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Hey!
1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Yanks held in check, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strike. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Tell you what, though, Matt, that's pretty good. 100 going into the 7th inning, that's not bad. I'll take it all day.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Well, for a switch hitter to take the pitch and hit it the other way, whether it's a fastball, changeup, or curveball, that is a lot of work and dedication from both sides of the plate.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Runners on first with 1 down. 3-0 now.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Here it is on 3-0. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. set. Here's the 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Here's Byron Buxton now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
3-1. Here it is. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready for another chance? Max Kepler, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This is hit on the ground, but foul.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And all 3 runners on the move here. And he will just make it to the bag here in time, and that's out number 2. Digging in once again, Eduardo Escobar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
Striding in, Jason Castro. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Here it comes, 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bird is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx, all tied at 1-1.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher coming on here as it'll be the left-hander Glenn Perkins that gets the call. Now at the plate, Chase Headley. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone 2 for 5. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 0-1 pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed as Headley is a strikeout victim here, 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that will find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Here's Todd Frazier now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. He's set, and the pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Now a snap move over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they flew over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back standing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. The high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 2-2 one more time. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Chad Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57. Chad Green.
Here's Brian Dozier now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Dozier waiting on the 1-0. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. 2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. So here's Joe Mauer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man up. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
1-1. Here it comes. And that misses. 2-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Gardner is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner's after it. And that's the third out. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Buddy Bashirs is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Buddy Bashirs.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Therefore it is Dozier, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. 1 out, nobody on. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Gary Sanchez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the pitch. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. 1-0 delivery. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Trias is digging for home. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game that gives you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Here's Starlin Castro. In the dirt here. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. 9th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Twins 1. back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. Wlld Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Austin Romine is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Austin Romine. Leading out for the Twins, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Hit hard up the middle. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back easily. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
A sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's Byron Buxton now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball 1-0. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. The 1-0. Fastball that just misses inside. Now the 2-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. One out and a runner on second base. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Kenny Vargas will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Kenny Vargas.
Low for ball 1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task. The 1-0.
pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Third baseman, number 4, Eduardo Escobar.
Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Escobar. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Romine is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve all of the recognition that comes your way.
Dan Plesac and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. We're just getting started, folks. You've been watching the American League Wildcard Game.